So Magesh, you have recently just written a book. It's called Winning by Design, and it's your 8 principles to go from good to great. In chapter 1, you write about the 3 levels of drive: motivation, purpose, and higher purpose. Can you help us understand what is the difference between these 3?
Motivation, Jit, they are coming in 2 forms. One is intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsically motivated people, they are very internal, right? Awards and all doesn't actually motivate them. Extrinsic motivation people, on the other end, they are like driven by awards, incentives, and monetary recognitions. But both are important, right? And you have to be intrinsically and extrinsically motivated together to get to the next level, which is purpose level. Purpose is a reason-driven people, right? And these are the people who knows why they are doing a certain thing, right? They have a basic expenses to pay for, so they are, no matter what, they'll give you a certain level of success level. But those who really want to do that extreme level, this is beyond recognition, they want to put their footprints on the map. These are people who function from higher purpose level.
Higher purpose itself, right? It's not something that everyone is aware of. You've got to discover it, right? So in your book, I think you talk about how to discover the higher purpose. How did you discover your higher purpose?
See, my higher purpose actually happened from one of the events many years ago. And I was still a top producer at that point of time. I belonged to the top 5% category of the sales force, which I felt was a very, was an achievement, well worth it, right? So there's once I was hosting a CEO from Sri Lanka, from an insurance company. And when I was talking to him, I put this kind of impression to him that I'm very successful. So on the day of the Achievers Day, he was sitting right beside me, and there was this group of achievers who was going up to collect awards. And this particular group of people are the top 1%. So he just turned and looked at me and asked me, Mahesh, can I know why are you not going up? And he said, oh, I said, that's the top 1%. Then he just looked at me, oh, you're at the front of the queue. And he just turned around, just looking at the show. But that just brought me from purpose to higher purpose. That one question just brought me there. He just made me realize I'm actually at the front of the queue, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still in the queue.
Very interesting. So what happened after that? What did you do?
From then on, whatever principles I'm talking about, I applied it. And from that day till today, I'm stepping on the stage every single year.
Nice. So how do you then, right, leap from purpose to higher purpose? For the readers of the book, or for anyone in sales out there, for those who are watching this video, right, how do you go from purpose to higher purpose?
It's actually a very simple exercise, right? See, first you must know your reason. That's your purpose, right? Simon Sinek says, start with a why.
Yep.
So you must know your why. That why will make you function at a purpose level. But you want to get to higher purpose, you need to ask yourself 15 why minimally.
Okay.
15 why minimally, and ask yourself, and once you have your 15 why, you'll realize you're functioning at totally a different level. And that's your higher purpose level.
I see. So pretty much 1 why will give you your purpose.
Right.
15 whys will give you your higher purpose.
Right.
Right. So I've read your book, and I have tried this exercise, and it's not an easy exercise to do.
It's not easy.
Because when I tried doing and discovering my higher purpose, once I got to my 5th why, I got stuck. All right. So is that normal?
It is very normal. I've had people breaking down halfway through. I've got people who till today cannot cross more than 8 or 9 why. And the actual performance in life is a direct reflection of the number of why
That you can answer.
they can answer, right? Because it is throughout whatever you want, there's going to be a lot of challenges, Jit. There's going to be a lot of obstacles. It is this 15 why who is going to act like your 15 soldiers fighting your war for you. So if you don't have enough why, then you're having a very weak army who is going to fight a battle, and it's a losing battle.
So what happens then if someone really cannot get their 15 whys? Really, after the 6th why, and they're out, they just can't do it. So what does that mean?
They are not ready. I'm actually mentoring one sales advisor.
Okay.
She actually wanted to aim for Court of the Table Award. She's currently doing $1 Million Round Table for 4 years. And once I made her do the exercise, she has told me, Mahesh, I've realized I am not ready for Court of the Table. I would like to do 2 times of the $1 Million Round Table and work on my team and focus on my kids and be a happy person, and I will get there when I'm ready. So it gave her the reality check.
Very interesting. Yeah, that's true, right? Because if you're not ready for it, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just not the right time for
Not
it.
the right time, and most probably they're going to suffer in that journey where they're supposed to enjoy and learn in the process.
So higher purpose exercise, it's important, whether you want, it'll give you that clarity, whether you're ready or you're not ready for the next level. And either way, it's clarity, it's good for you.
See, like what I just told you from the book, Good to Great,
Yeah.
what used to be your great is going to become your next good. So for you to jump again from good to the next higher grade, you need a real solid reasons, and that's your 15 why. It is not a one-time exercise. Everything you do in life, every single decision, I have made it a practice to do it so that I'm very clear what I'm getting myself into.
Very interesting. So if you were to sum all this up, right, into a very simple statement, why is higher purpose important for someone in sales?
It will ensure that you enjoy the journey and you can be more productive than what you actually can. And it also gives you a lot of free time and not allowing you to burn out. Because once you know why, you exactly will know the journey you're going to take. You know which expressway to take. You know which roads to avoid the traffic jam. So you get to your destination faster and you have more time for yourself. Versus others who are not going to know the actual reasons why, and they're going to have a lot of pit stops unnecessarily. And by the time they get to the journey and the destination, everything is going to be dark and there's nothing for them to look around.
Interesting. So my last question for you for today is this, all right? How has discovering your higher purpose helped you in your life?
It has helped me a lot in my life, Jit. As you know, I am doing sales. I've got a football academy to run. I also was doing bodybuilding. And I was doing it concurrently, right? So when I was doing too many things which required a lot of my time and attention and focus and effort, knowing that 15 why for each activity was very important. So at one point of time, I needed 15 different soldiers, like 3 different sections or 4 different sections to come together like a battalion to fight my battles for me, so that I succeed in each and every one and don't make a mess out of everything.
I see. Magesh, thank you so much. Your insights today just on chapter 1 has been so insightful already. So this brings a close to our first video today. And in the next video, we're going to go on to chapter 2, which is about mastering time management.
Thank you, Jit.